My dear friends and my dear students, today we are discussing the great revolutionary character of Chandra Shekhar Aazad. दुश्मन की गोलियों का हम सामना करेंगे, आज़ाद ही जिए हैं आज़ाद ही मरेंगे. These were the lines usually repeated by Chandra Shekhar Aazad in his lifetime. Aazad sacrificed his life on 27th February 1931 at the very young age of 26 years only in Alfred Park of Allahabad during the armed struggle against British police. In present period, when the youth of the country is being disarrayed in casteist and communal atmosphere, the outstanding and patriotic character of Aazad can show the correct path to our young generation. Chandrasekhar Tiwari, which was his original name, was born on 23rd July 1906 in the village called Bhaura, which is situated in Alirajpur princely state of Madhya Pradesh. That is the Jhabua area, the area of tribals, Bhil tribals. He is popularly known as Chandrasekhar Aazad. No one knows him by his real name, Chandrasekhar Tiwari, which has already gone with the wind in the course of history. His forefathers hailed from the Badarka village in Unnao district of Uttar Pradesh. His parents were Sitaram Tiwari and Jagrani Devi, his mother. They belonged to a Brahmin family. After the birth of first son named Sukhdev, who was born in Badarka, they shifted to Alirajpur. In the course of having a service, it was a poor Brahmin family. So they have gone in course of joining a service, his father Sitaram Tiwari to Alirajpur state, princely state, Madhya Pradesh. Chandrasekhar Aazad usually go to Bhil children's for the hunting. He has become an expert in hunting. That was a jungle area. Jhabua is a great jungle area. So he used to go to the Bhil children's. So he has become a highly expert person in firing, in hunting. That talent became very much useful in his revolutionary life. When he joined the revolutionary life, this talent of childhood became a great source of action, source of talent for him. He was an Indian revolutionary who led the organization Hindustan Republican Association, Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. He was led by Chandrasekhar Aazad. He actually joined HRA, Hindustan Republican Army. So in childhood, when his father became angry with him on some point, he rebuked him. Don't come to my home. He fled from the home. He did not return to home till his death. He went to Bombay and he became a laborer, ordinary laborer. So he became acquainted with the life of an ordinary laborer, hard laborer, of which he is not being introduced in his childhood. Then he went to Varanasi. His mother always inspired that his son should be a great Sanskrit scholar. So with that inspiration, Aazad went to Varanasi, where his associates became Acharya Narendra Dev, later on great socialist leader, who founded Indian Socialist Party, who founded Congress Socialist Party, and Lal Bahadur Shastri, was also a student in Kashi Vidyapith along with Chandra Shekhar Aazad. Both were close to Chandra Shekhar Aazad. Particularly, Acharya Narendra Dev became very much close associate of Azad. The experience of Bombay became very rich for him, and the experience of Banaras as a student also became a great source of his personality. His personality was made by Banaras and Bombay. He joined non-cooperation movement in 1921, led by Mahatma Gandhi. He reached to Kashi Vidyapith in 1920. He joined at the age of 15. He joined non-cooperation movement. And in non-cooperation movement, when some satyagrahis were beaten by police, badly beaten by police, he hated police. He has attacked policemen. So he was arrested and he was presented before the magistrate court, and magistrate was Justice Kharighat. His name was MP Kharighat. When he asked, "What is your name?" he said, "Azad." "What is the name of your father?" He said, "Swadhinata." "Where is your resistance?" He answered, "Jail." Magistrate angered and he ordered to punish him with the 15 lashes. 15 lashes. On infliction of each lash, he shout with the slogan, "Bharat Mata ki Jai, Mahatma Gandhi Zindabad. Bharat Mata ki Jai, Mahatma Gandhi Zindabad." He bravely endured the severe punishment of 15 lashes with a great courage, with a great determination. After the suspension of the non-cooperation movement, when Gandhi has taken back non-cooperation movement because of Chauri Chaura incident in which a police station was fired by revolutionaries and so many policemen were burnt alive in the police station. So Mahatma Gandhi taken back that movement, non-cooperation movement, who generated great hopes among the young generation of India that India will attain freedom by non-cooperation movement as Gandhi promised. So with that decision of Mahatma, he became highly frustrated. Azad became disappointed, and in those days he met suddenly with a revolutionary character who was named by Manmath Nath Gupta. He was close to Ram Prasad Bismil. He was the activist of Hindustan Republican Army. So Hindustan Republican Army actually founded by Sachinnath Sanyal, a great revolutionary who spent 15 years in Andaman Kala Pani jail for his revolutionary activities in Bengal. He was released from the jail and he came to Banaras and he founded Hindustan Republican Army. Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Thakur Roshan Singh, Rajendra Lahiri, so many revolutionary, Manmath Nath Gupta, later on Chandra Shekhar Aazad joined it. After becoming an activist of the HRA, Chandra Shekhar Aazad took in every action of HRA. Every action launched by HRA, Chandra Shekhar was there, always. So a train robbery was planned to loot a treasurer, British treasurer from it, Calcutta down, Saharanpur to Calcutta. So they decided to loot that train, and 9 revolutionaries participated. Ram Prasad Bismil led that action by HRA. They always called action of HRA. He chose Chandra Shekhar Aazad, Ashfaqullah Khan, Roshan Singh, Manmath Nath Gupta, Mukandi Lal, Murari Lal Sharma, Satinder Nath Bakshi. These revolutionaries were chosen by Azad, by Bismil, not by Azad. Pandit Ram Prasad Bismil was leader of HRA under the leadership of Sachinnath Sanyal. So after that train robbery, police arrested almost 40 revolutionaries, though only nine revolutionaries looted the train, but most of the revolutionaries connected to HRA, Hindustan Republican Army, were arrested. But Chandrasekhar Azad and Kundan Lal Gupta, there were two revolutionaries. Those were not captured. Those could not be captured by the British police. So Chandrasekhar Azad, after that, Kakori Kand, in the decision of Kakori Kand, 4 revolutionaries were sentenced to death. And other revolutionaries, including Sachin Nath Sanyal, the leader of the party, top leader of the party, Shaninath Bakshi, Manmat Nath Gupta, Mukandi Lal, Pramanesh Chatterjee, so many, more than 20 were sentenced to Kalapani. Vishnusan Dublish. We are not mentioning all the names. So, most important were these people. Those were sentenced to Kalapani, Andaman Nicobar jail for life imprisonment. From Varanasi, Azad reached to Jhansi. That has become his organizational hub. The forest of Orcha, he used to go to forest of Orcha, situated 15 miles away from Jhansi, as a site of shooting practice. As I already told you, he has become expert of shooting in Jhabua along his children associate of Bhil children's. So he was a great expert of shooting, and he recruited so many revolutionaries, Sadashiv Rao, Mala Purkar, and Vishwanath Veshampayan, Bhagwan Das Mahor. So many revolutionaries were recruited by him to HRA. He trained them with all his revolutionary thoughts and by the practice of firing. He remained there in a Hanuman temple as a Pandit. His name was Harishankar in those days, Harishankar Brahmachari. He taught children from the nearby villages, Dimarpura. So he established a very good rapport with the local population. He was a great organizer. While living in Jhansi, he also learned to drive car, motor driving. He has obtained a license. Though he was in the absconding, he was badly wanted by the police, British police. But he was very expert to change his garb. From Jhansi, when Kakori Kand was not happened, Bhagat Singh arrived Kanpur. His father wanted to marry him, so he fled from his house. And he went to Kanpur. His teacher Vidya Lankar, he was a student of National College, Lahore, given address to the Chandrasekhar Azad. He was acquainted to Chandrasekhar Azad. He was a Arya Samaji. Chandrasekhar Azad was also a Arya Samaji. So they were bothly connected. He reached there and Azad introduced him to the Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi, where he learned journalism, writing, socialism. He had a lot of time. There was a great period of Bhagat Singh, period of training in Kanpur. He emerged a great revolutionary after that training. A disciple of great editor Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi. Hasrat Mohani, Maulana Hasrat Mohani was also there in Kanpur in those days. He was close associate of Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi. Satya Bhakt, who founded Communist Party. He was also close associate of this Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi. So Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi himself was a great Congress leader as well as the editor and the great sympathizer of the revolutionary like Azad. This way, Bhagat Singh introduced to the Azad. After Jhansi, he went to Lahore to meet Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh introduced him with so many associates. Bhagat Singh founded their Naujawan Bharat Sabha. Established by Bhagat Singh, and so many revolutionaries were recruited by Bhagat Singh there, Yashpal and Bhagwati Chand Vora became close associate Durga Bhabhi. There were so many, great number of revolutionaries were in the Lahore. In those days itself, a bad incident happened, very cruel incident happened in Lahore. Lala Lajpat Rai was killed by British police when he was leading a march against Simon Commission. It is 1928, December 1928. Lalaji was killed. And later on Lalaji died because of these injuries inflicted by the British police, particularly by two officers named Scott, James Scott and John Saunders. The revolutionaries decided under the leadership of Azad that they both should be killed. Both should be killed. So Bhagat Singh, Rajguru were mainly appointed for this action. Azad accompanied them. Some other revolutionaries also gone to help them. Azad fired, Rajguru fired first. Scott was not found on the spot and Saunders was there, John Saunders was there. So Rajguru fired first. Then later on Bhagat Singh fired eight fires on Saunders. He died on the spot. His head constable Chanan Singh chased them. Both Rajguru and Bhagat Singh, they were running. He was about to caught them, Bhagat Singh. Then Azad fired on Chanan Singh and Chanan Singh killed on the spot. A great shooting, a great action was done by Azad. So Bhagat Singh capture was avoided and Bhagat Singh later on fled to Calcutta along with Durga Bhabhi, wife of Bhagwati Chand Vora, in a garb of a British officer, and she became her wife, his wife. It's a big story we have already mentioned in the Durga Bhabhi, the video we have made on Durga Bhabhi. So many revolutionaries met in Calcutta. Chandrasekhar Aazad also reached to Calcutta along with them. And there Jatindranath Das, who was a bomb expert, was convinced by Azad to join party. Then so many factories were established by Chandrasekhar Aazad in Agra, in Kanpur, in Saharanpur, in Kanpur, in Allahabad. So many bomb factories to make bomb for the revolutionary actions. Shiv Varma has written whole of the story in his book Sansmritiyan. This story has been written in so many books. Bhagwan Das Mahar also written a book, Yash Ki Dharohar. Bhagwan Das Mahar also sentenced for the life. He was from Jhansi and recruited by Azad during his stay in Jhansi. So there were so many books. Manmohan Nath Gupta also written a book, Revolutionary History, Krantikari Andolan Ka Itihas in Hindi. He, as we have already mentioned, Manmohan Nath Gupta also participated in Kakori train robbery, where he was sentenced for the 14 years imprisonment for Kala Pani. So there were so many stories about Azad. Some stories are not true, just as a Kimandantiya, just by were also spread about him. But the real story of Azad is written by his associates. Vaishampayan, Vishwanath Vaishampayan, who has gone to his mother house when he was sent by Azad. He has also written. So great stories were there. We are mentioning all these stories in a very short form. We are mentioning all the stories here for our students, for our friends. Those are preparing for the civil services examination. Before it, we should mention the formation of Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, how HRA transformed into a Hindustan Socialist Republican Association by Azad under leadership of Chandrasekhar Aazad. Bhagat Singh was a great theoretician, Bhagat Singh was a great revolutionary, and he was a great scholar of the political science. He used to read a lot. Chandrasekhar Azad was not very much fond of reading. He just to learn from Bhagat Singh and other highly qualified associates, just like Nand Kishore Nigam, just like Bhagwati Chand Vora, just like Bhagat Singh, Shiv Varma, Yashpal. There's so many names. Those are highly intelligent associates of Azad. He used to learn about socialism from them. The idea of socialism, he accepted the idea of socialism, Marxist socialism, idea of equality, idea of humanity. So the party name was changed in Firoz Shah Kotla ground, Delhi. Azad was not present in that meeting, but revolutionaries from all corners of the India were there. कोई पंजाब से, कोई महाराष्ट्र से, कोई पंजाब से, कोई यूपी से है, कोई बंगाल से. तेरी पूजा की थाली में लाए हम फूल हर रंग के आज हर डाल से. नाम कुछ भी सही पर लगन एक है, जोत से जो दिल की जगा जाएंगे. In that atmosphere of unity, greatness and the revolutionary spirit, HSRA, Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, was formed in Delhi. And first action done by HSRA was the avenge of the murder of Lalaji, and later on a bomb was thrown in National Assembly by Bhagat Singh and by Butkeshwar Dutt. Azad himself wanted to throw that bomb because in every action he led as an activist, as a leader. But this time, party persuaded him not to go for action. The party needs him, his leadership. His organization is split. Initially, Vijay Kumar Sinha and Batukeshwar Dutt were chosen to throw bomb against public safety bill and labor dispute bill. Those bills were against Indian people. So revolutionary decided to oppose them by throwing bomb, a non-violent bomb, not bomb for kill anyone, but to make listen the deep government, British government. Those is not able to voice of Indians. So revolution decided to throw bomb. Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev persuaded Azad and party. Bhagat Singh should lead, not Vijay Kumar Sinha. Because he can speak very well English. He can present party views and the objectives of the revolutionary in every language, Punjabi, Hindi, Urdu. Bhagat Singh knew so many languages. He was a great scholar. He was a great revolutionary. So Azad ultimately agreed with the proposal of Sukhdev, and Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt both went to National Assembly and thrown a bomb and offered their arrest. Both were arrested. Then a prosecution was initiated against them, and Asaf Ali, a Congress leader, barrister Asaf Ali, pleaded for them in Delhi. Later on, it is found by British police that this youth, Bhagat Singh, is also involved in the murder of John Sanders in Lahore. So he was brought to Lahore jail. Both were arrested. So many arrests were done. Whole of the party was raided. And most of the revolutionaries were arrested except Azad. Azad could not be arrested. So many revolutionaries were not arrested till then. Then Azad tried to extricate Bhagat Singh from jail, from British jail. So he ordered Yashpal and other revolutionaries of HSRA to make a bomb. A bomb was exploded when it was being tested on the bank of Ravi near Lahore. Bhagwati Chand Vora was killed. He was killed because bomb blasted in his hand. Yashpal injured badly, and that attempt to escape Bhagat Singh failed. But it did not disappoint it. There is no point of disappointment. There is no character of Chandrasekhar that which have a disappointing character. He was always hopeful, always active, always great, always objective, very objective. So he went to Allahabad to collect fund from Motilal Nehru, and he met with Jawaharlal Nehru. But Jawaharlal Nehru mentioned the meeting with Chandrasekhar Aazad in his book, My Story, Meri Kahani. The debate between Azad and Pandit Nehru, he has mentioned in that book. At the evening, when he went to Alfred Park to meet another revolutionary, so Veerbhadra Tiwari, he was the informer of the police. He informed police. Before it, a Viceroy train was also being blown up by revolutionaries. Under leadership of there was an attempt to blow Viceroy train near Delhi, in Haryana, near Rewari. So Yashpal and other revolutionaries participated in that action, but action failed. The kitchen of the Viceroy blown up. Life of Viceroy anyhow by luck was saved, by luck. But that was a great action. The British government really perturbed by that action. Then an attempt on the life of Viceroy was taken place. In Alfred Park, the whole of the British squads reached there, and Azad was surrounded. A big firing, big battle, armed struggle started. Azad fired on Visheshwar Singh, Inspector Visheshwar Singh, and not Babar, the Deputy SP of British Police. Both were injured. Azad also injured badly. He was fired by 2 bullets, and ultimately he had 1 bullet only in his pistol, and he killed himself. So the great life came to end, and his life ended. Kamala Nehru, Purushottam Das Tandon were very close to Azad. They made a march. There was a big procession after his death held in Allahabad. The place where he was killed was worshipped by people. So British police just banned to arrival of the ordinary people to the Alfred Park. So that great hero who has put up great ideals of socialism before us, a great revolutionary organization was built by him. But his ideas are still incomplete. We have got the freedom, the divided freedom, the fractured freedom we get. Pakistan emerged. But the ideal of socialism is still alive. We have not attained the socialist society which was dreamt by revolutionaries. A society based on equality, economic equality, social equality, political equality. Only democracy cannot survive. It is a democracy of the rich people. If there is no socialism, no equality, there is a big gap in the society, economic gap. Only 75% capital is belong to few families. Rest of the India is poor, wretched, unemployed. So if we remember Azad, we should also remember his ideals for which he has sacrificed his young life. He lived only 10 years revolutionary life, but he created a history. He joined the movement at the age of 15 and he died at the age of 24 only. He died at the age of 24. It was only 9 or 10 years active life, But in that life he created a great history by him. So we should remember not only his life but also his ideals yet to be achieved by our generations, not achieved. This freedom is not complete. We have to complete it with the ideals of revolutionaries like Azad, like Bhagat Singh, by Subhash Chandra Bose, so many, so many. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Inqilab Zindabad.